Hi Leo, welcome to Soul Panda Tarot. This is Amanda. We're going to get your general spread for this week. This is good for all Leo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're going to get your basic spread going here. What are your current energies for this week? What you don't see coming? Any advice from Spirit? As well as a challenge and an opportunity for you this week. And we know that even though we ask for what's going to challenge us this week, we know that this is just another opportunity for us to grow, right? Feel free to skip ahead to when I start reading. I don't read until all cards are pulled, okay? All right, Spirit. What is going on this week for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's going on for Leo this week? I'm going to take the top one, okay? If it's meant to come out, it'll come out another place in the spread here. Spirit, what doesn't Leo see coming? One more, please. What's your advice, Spirit? Yeah, that's gotta stay. All right, Spirit, what is the opportunity for Leo this week? What's gonna be a challenge for Leo this week, Spirit? Okay, so in your current energies for the week here, you got the Knight of Cups. That's some passionate water energy, but it could also be somebody here is offering a cup of love. This is a romantic, masculine energy, but you know, take it as it resonates. If you're feminine, this is a masculine. If you're masculine, this is a feminine. You know, we all know that energy is fluid, right? But you have someone here that's approaching you with a love offer. And very fast communication. It's Gemini energy. Quick, Knight of communication, fast, comes in quick. You have it with the King of Cups here. King of Cups is Scorpio energy. It's the King of emotion, right? The thing about the King of Cups is that they don't always share their cup of love. And you have it with the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is self-care. This is, you know, so you might be doing a lot of self-care. You might have multiple energies coming at you. You know, this could be a mature energy and two younger energies coming in, or maybe this is you who's just in this mode of like, I'm just taking care of me right now. Opportunity, what you don't see coming, sorry, let me not get ahead of myself. What you don't see coming here is the Fool. It's Aries energy. This is taking a leap of faith, you know. This is just diving right in off the cliff, taking a leap of faith, not even looking, right? And you have it with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is recognition, attention, you know. I feel like you're just waiting for your ships to come in here. You're planning a way forward. And maybe you're not interested in, you know, a cup of love. You know, maybe you're just focusing on yourself right now. Or maybe Spirit's telling you not to miss out on this opportunity by being apathetic. Your advice from Spirit is this Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is beautiful Libra energy. But she's assertive with her boundaries. She uses logic over emotion. Spirit wants you to know you have the whole world here in your hands. You know, you discovered something new here. If you're willing to implement that into action, because our thoughts mean nothing until we implement them with words or actions, right? Until we actually exert energy. Because you have it with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is beautiful Taurus energy. But it's also, you know, a generous king. This is somebody that shares their resources, but they have a very controlled demeanor to them. This is somebody that has worldly possessions, but they share them. You know, they're a very just king, very solid earth king. And you have that with the Wheel of Fortune here. This is something that's destined to be a fulfillment of wishes for you. Destined to be a fulfillment of love and happiness for you. If you're willing to make that move. If you're willing to make that step forward. You know. Your opportunity here is the Empress. This is the, you know, the divine feminine herself. This is Taurus energy. Again, this is Venus energy. You know, being receptive and open and loving and caring, you know. Very beautiful energy here. Your challenge is going to be to get out of your head and let go of the things that are maybe keeping you up at night. You know, Spirit is telling you, you got something here that just feels like home to you. You know, the Six of Cups is beautiful energy. This is nostalgia. This is, you know, you could have spent lifetimes with this person. This person just feels familiar to you. The spread seems pretty straightforward, but I'm going to get a couple clarifiers here. Spirit, what is this Four of Cups here and what Leo doesn't see coming? Why is the Four of Cups here? What's this missed opportunity here? What's this attitude adjustment here? Why is this Four of Cups here? And what Leo doesn't see coming, Spirit? We got 333 here. So this is a significant relationship in your life here. Now, it doesn't have to be a lover. It could be, you know, a friend, colleague, whatever the case here. But it's definitely somebody that, you know, is very significant to your life. You know, the Four of Cups here is clarified by the Moon, the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. So it could be a friend and a colleague, somebody that you work with, you know, but there's some fear here. There's some illusions that you're holding on to that are causing you to avert your eyes away from this cup. You know, maybe you're focused on work and friends right now and you're not looking for love. But the opportunity here is just beautiful here. Let's see what the stressors are. What are these challenges? This Nine of Swords here. Why is the Nine of Swords here in the challenge? I think Spirit's just trying to tell you to get out of your head, and anything that's happened in the past that hasn't worked out. This is showing every indication of this being a solid relationship. I mean, there's plenty of cups on the board, ample communication. Spirit, why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords here? Alright, so I pulled some clarifying cards here, right? So, Nine of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is kind of like an uncomfortable energy for me, so I did pull some clarifiers on that. But the Knight of Swords here is, again, Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Gemini or an air sign, or an Aries with the Queen of Wands here, but it could be any other fire sign. But the Knight of Swords comes in kind of hot, comes in fast. So I feel like maybe there could be this fear of this is just physical for you, that they just come in hot with this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a very passionate, fiery, lustful energy, but at the higher vibration of this card, this is somebody that's a visionary, an entrepreneur, somebody that is very passionate, right? Or this could just be your energy. But you're concerned here that there's some tension. Maybe there's some tension between you and an Aries, that you're not quite sure how to move forward with it. There's this Five of Swords, maybe there's been some word manipulation, or maybe you feel like somebody's being manipulative because of, this anxiety that you're having. But Spirit is saying whatever toxic cycles have happened in the past, the time for that is over with this World card. The world is the ending of chapters and the beginning of something new. So whatever happened in the past that you're holding on to, it's okay to let that go and take a new leap of faith with this Fool card. The Fool card, this is the second time in your reading that this has shown up for you. Spirit wants you to take a new leap of faith in this direction and know that your thoughts create your reality. Anything that keeps you stuck in a stagnant place of just fear, we do that to ourselves with self-limiting beliefs, with doubts. The moon is showing up here. Our thoughts create these illusions, right? We really are the creators of our own destiny. You just got to find a clever way to move forward here. This Page of Swords. Find a clever way to move forward. And just wait for the right time. Wait for divine timing with the Hangman here. And just make one step at a time. You have the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles here. The Hierophant and the Hierophant is a higher level of commitment and doing things the right way. And the Eight of Pentacles is putting the work into it. Whether that's working on your mental health, working on, trauma bonds, or whatever it is that is going on here. But Spirit is telling you to release these burdens because you have your Ten of Cups here. Cycles are over. This is a very significant change in your life. You have 10, 10, 10. Ten of Cups has shown up twice. Relinquish the need to control the situation. That's what I'm getting. Let's get some action cards, Spirit. Spirit, what actions should Leo take towards their higher self this week? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. What actions should Leo take towards their higher self this week? Three more, please, Spirit. What actions should Leo take? So you have 4-4, you have 3-3. This is, when the cards start to sync up like that, this is a very significant message from Spirit that they really need you to hear. Because you have this opportunity for marriage, stability. This is great potential. The Four of Wands is the ultimate power of manifestation, 11-11. But this is also marriage, stability. Like if you look in the distance here, right under the sun here, there's a beautiful, happy family walking through the portal towards the sun, right? But you have to learn from your mistakes and move on from whatever has been a toxic ending. Whether it was this relationship, or this is a new relationship, Whatever mistakes have been made in the past, it's time to let them go, learn from them, and move on. Because you have this beautiful opportunity to be this compassionate Queen of Cups. You have the King and Queen of Cups. This is a divine connection. Divine masculine, divine feminine. This is a divine counterpart connection. But choose your battles. You know, use your discernment to what you're going to put your energy into. You know, find moments to celebrate. And learn how to understand your own emotions and move on from things that have hurt you. You always have to find a way to let go of the hurt, because you have this beautiful new connection at love that has the potential to offer a brand new opportunity of health and wealth for you that will be very healing if you're willing to put the work into it. Because stability comes through work and perseverance. I don't know what happened, but you know, if people are meant to be together and you love somebody, you know, you can make it work. Always. Divine Feminine, what message of love, light, and healing do you have for Leos this week? What's the most powerful message? Can I have one oracle card for the sign of Leos, please? Thank you. Okay. Mother Goddess Kali, what's the strongest message of love and healing that you have for the Leo collective this week? For Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, we'll go with this one because it flew the furthest. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so you have Freya showing up for you, the goddess of discernment. How many times have I said, use your discernment? So I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Absolutely. And then from the Kali Oracle deck, you have Kamala Devi. Freya embodies the fierce and finely honed spiritual skill of discerning the most life-giving choice in each moment. In Norse mythology, Freya is one of the most powerful and important deities. She is chief of the Valkyries, the demigoddess who chose who will live and who will die during every battle and war. After being Valkyries, the demigoddesses became Norns, the great goddesses who weave the fates and histories of people and nations. Freya rides into battle wearing a magical cloak of falcon feathers and takes half of those fighting. For her Valkyries, she models how to choose. She rules over her heavenly afterlife, called the Sesrumnir. So sorry. She receives half of all those who die in battle, and the other half go to Valhalla, where the god Odin presides. She wears a legendary necklace, or torque, named Brisingamen, with a powerful jewel that makes her irresistible. It is said to be gleaming and golden. It compels people to her when she calls. When your soul selects her card, discernment is derived from the Greek word diakrisis. It refers to the spiritual power that allows you to distinguish between the spirits that will cause harm and the spirits that will assist you. It lets us discern when a phone call or an email or a visit from a friend is going to add to our day or if it's going to derail it. Discernment is the difference between feeling led by the day, pulled this way and that, and claiming it. Our time, in this lifetime at least, is limited. Every second is significant. Freya reminds us of the searing perception we all have but perhaps don't use frequently enough. She wants us to be discerning with how we choose to spend our time and whom we choose to love. She wants us to never, ever say yes to anything or anyone from a place of fear or obligation. You are a demigoddess, a Valkyr, a priestess of your own fate. You get to choose the life you want to live. And this happens by being fierce and warrior-like about what you say yes to. Use discernment so that you are only saying yes to what will actually nourish and renew you, inspire or expand you. It's not your business to worry about those who you might disappoint. You were not made to meet everyone's expectations of you. You were made to express the truth of who you are and to use the brief time you have here to live out your potential. Nothing is obligatory except breathing. Your only true obligation is to the voice of your own soul. Freya wants you to realize the gleaming gold that you are and act accordingly. She wants you to unapologetically choose the life you actually want to be living right now. She wants you to make your yes holy again by only using it when it's the truth. Your soul voice meditation is, what does a holy hell yes, the holy yes, feel like in my body? You have the Kamala Devi, number 25. We witness her beauty, and all struggle melts into grace upon a grateful sigh. The heart softens into her protection and radiates peace. Her presence transforms frustration into inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, and overactivity into effortless attraction. She is the golden pathway of divine manifestation and peaceful contentment. She empowers your heart to receive with the same generosity, openness, and grace that you express when you give freely and joyfully. Abundant divine blessings are upon you. The 10th of the 10 Mahavidyas, the wisdom goddesses, is the gracious goddess Kamala. Her presence reminds us not to make things more difficult for ourselves than they really need to be. Sometimes the assumption of burden is necessary for our growth. At other times, growth happens when we learn to cast the burden aside, understanding that we will be able to offer so much more when not carrying another on our backs, so to speak. Sometimes, a more peaceful, graceful path evokes greater spiritual progress, which ultimately benefits all beings. Kamala Devi holds the wealth-generating life force, protecting qualities of preservation and cultivation. If we are used to always giving out, even if we receive a lot but consistently overshare or leak our energies, she teaches us the loving art of self-valuing. This is not selfishness, but self-care. When we care for ourselves, we show respect for who we are and what we have to offer. That respect is an energetic broadcast that repels lower-level energies. It gives us the firmness of mind to set boundaries wisely. Set your boundaries, Leos. While attracting opportunities and pathways for expansion. When genuinely good and true things are strengthened and shared, every being gains spiritual benefit. Her presence in a reading speaks of a divine harvest, of success and beauty created and protected, of longevity and peace. Kamala is the tantric emanation of Lakshmi, awakening deeper spiritual understanding of the nature of material prosperity and spiritual enlightenment. Kamala provides many beautiful gifts in such a way that we learn and grow through the blessings. Tantra exists outside conventional religious practices and social mores. We cannot access true and sacred knowledge of oneself or the world when bound by the opinions of mass culture. We cannot find our authentic being within such constraints. Societal conditioning lacks the wisdom, generosity, freedom, respect, spaciousness, and insight to be able to bear the process of individual awakening. That can only happen outside society's constructs. This is why enlightened mystics in every religious tradition have always come into conflict with traditional figureheads in their religion. The Divine Mother protects the path to fulfillment, even when authority and bureaucracy try to stifle it. Be direct about your intentions and desires. Allow her to show you the graceful path through any difficulty by consulting with your heart and having the patience and willingness to see another way. Locking horns in direct conflict is not always going to lead you towards the outcome that you wish. Kamala Devi brings us gifts of abundance on every level. And through the inner sense of spiritual security cultivated, a fearlessness of heart is born. She is the lotus flower, the signifier of wealth of such a nature that spiritual life is enhanced, not polluted. She is known as Sattvic, or peaceful, and carries the energy of Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and the planetary sister to Earth and Venus. The planetary sister to Earth, Venus. These beings manifest gentle yet effective enlightened feminine energy for the spiritual benefit of all beings. This vibration is not common on our planet, yet its bearers can often recognize one another. They have a mutual love of beauty, respect for nature, and deep and unwavering love for the divine. They also have a life purpose of embodying higher frequency energies than those commonly manifested in the human collective at this time. Kamala is often particularly healing for highly sensitive people who feel a natural energetic resonance with her delicacy and subtlety. Kamala is particularly active within the hearts of those who naturally feel there is a universal truth that cannot be constrained by any single path or opinion. These are the freedom-loving souls that believe in live and let live, and yet devote themselves to whatever path they truly resonate with in the hopes that it can bring benefit to the collective. They do not wish to convert or to control, but to share their knowledge and wisdom from the heart, because they have found such comfort and grace in what they have learned. When you receive with such generosity, you want to share the wealth. Kamala is the sign to share what you know, to increase love and peace in the world without trying to force or dominate another to agree with your viewpoint. She asks for your unconditional trust so she can gently disentangle your soul from obstructing and lower energies to help you rise above and shine your beautiful, peaceful light. Well, Leo, that is all I have for you this week. If this resonated with you, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell, all that jazz. If this did not resonate with you, please feel free to check out your other placements. Today I'll be posting the fire and air signs. Tomorrow I'll be posting the earth and water signs. I'm learning as I go, so bear with me, guys. All right. Take care, guys. Stay blessed.